Hello and welcome back to The Top Shelf, my Criterion DVD Blu-ray review series. This is episode 66. My name is Ernest Whiteman III. I'm a Northern Ramapo filmmaker, artist, writer, and media educator, and we're taking a look at the top shelf of my home video collection. I've expanded into Blu-ray, so there's going to be probably a bunch of new episodes, so I know it's been a while since I've actually done an episode, and I will be reforming my top 10 movies in Blu-ray, but also buying any new Criterion editions on Blu-ray since I, finally got a Blu-ray player. And as always, I have a pre-selected disc. I will take a look at the features. I'll give you a synopsis, a review if I've seen the edition. And so we're hitting back with our strong with our first episode after a long hiatus. Seven Samurai. Yes, Seven Samurai, another copy of Seven Samurai. I don't know of a single Blu-ray, DVD, home video collection that doesn't have Seven Samurai by Akira Kurosawa. One of my top 10 favorite films. Probably my most favorite. Well, not really. I would have to say Redbeard is my favorite Kurosawa film, but this is in my top 10 just for the sheer influence and impact that it's had. So that just nudges it into the top 10 over Redbeard. But who doesn't know about the story of the Seven Samurai, who are hired by a village of farmers when bandits threaten to return and take their crop and women. And all of the various, it's pretty much set up the archetype for the group of heroes that come to save. There'll always be a staid leader, there'll be a loyal sidesman, there'll be a funny thug, so to speak. There's always the Zen artist, the Zen, warrior, the clueless youth, and always the outsider who is sometimes the comic relief, but also carries a heavy burden of being the perspective character. So that's how much this is impacted. So whenever you get a group of heroes in any movie, they'll typically break down along those lines. And anybody who's sort of a repeat character in that is usually primed to die in a film. So look out for that. So let's break out the glasses and take a look at what's on this Blu-ray. Now the difference between the Blu-ray and the DVD version of this updated edition is that this only has 2 discs, whereas the updated DVD had 3. Seven Samurai from 1954, it's 207 minutes, black and white, monaural sound in Japanese with English subtitles, and has a 1:33 to 1 aspect ratio, which means there's black bars on the edges, retaining how it was originally shot. This contains a restored high-definition transfer, original uncompressed monaural soundtrack, an optional uncompressed 2.07 stereo, 2.0 surround soundtrack, 2 audio commentaries featuring David Dresser, Joan Mellon, Stephen Prince, Tony Raines, and Donald Ritchie, who is very knowledgeable in this field, and other Japanese film experts. There's also the 55-minute documentary on the making of this from the Kurosawa series. It is wonderful to create, which I always recommend whenever you get these to watch those. My Life in Cinema is a 2-hour video conversation from 1993 between directors Akira Kurosawa and Nagisa Oshima. Seven Samurai Origins and Influences, a documentary talking about the characters and such. Give me a second, it's pretty warm in here. We're shooting these during the summer. As you know, summer has been gotten pretty worse. And theatrical trailers, and of course the ever-present booklet. Like I said at the beginning of this is one of my all-time favorite films. Only nudging out Redbeard for the crown of favorite Kurosawa film because of its impact. But I recommend you getting a copy. If not, it's available on the Criterion channel. But it's always good to have home media, and as long as there's home media available, I will always be purchasing home media. As for the return of the series, I have 2 more episodes to shoot, but every time I get a new Criterion edition, I will be posting a new episode of the Top Shelf Criterion reviews. So stay tuned for those. You'll probably get a bit more, not as heavy as when I started, because I'm buying all these as I get them, or I'm shooting all these as I get them. But also, I would like to announce that I am still continuing to shoot on my new documentary series, 10 and 10. Episode 1 is up. I'll put a link below. Episode 2 is actually a short film about my cell phone that has served me for many, many years. And then I want to announce also the return of the Top Shelf Literary Editions afterwards. I ended the Top Shelf Literary Edition series at episode 100 because it was a clean, round number. But I also put a lot of effort into those final episodes, and I'll link those below as well. So I'll make sure you check those out. But I will be doing the Literary Edition afterwards as a series of YouTube shorts, once I get a way to figure out how to get really good audio from that. And so it'll just be sometimes impromptu episodes of me talking about the newest collections to my book library. So, Seven Samurai by Akira Kurosawa is on the top shelf today. Spine number 2. Thanks for joining me. I will see you next time.